Hey everyone, Johnny Boy here, and welcome to Fire Emblem 3 Houses. You may be wondering why I'm standing next to Dimitri instead of being at the beginning of the game. Well, don't worry, I've recorded up ahead to that point. But the reason I'm here is because there's a twist I want to add to this series. And that twist is, I want to randomize the classes that the students will be going towards. So, in order to show you guys what that's like, let's go over to... This is a website that randomly generates a class path for your characters to pick. This is just an example because I haven't actually generated a seed, but this is Byleth, female version. Her final class is going to be Immortal Savant, and I have to go to the Assassin, Mercenary, and Merced trees in order to get to it. Like, these aren't optional. I have to build this to get to that, and that's the class I'm stuck with. So now that I've given you a general idea of how this works, we're going to click the Generate the Run button and see what unfortunate classes I've ended up with. Alright, so starting off we have Byleth. He is going to end up as an Assassin. That's, not bad. Assassin was always a nice class. I've, really liked it. I think Jafar was one of my favorite assassins that they've introduced in a game. But anyway, now we're going to be going down to Dimitri, I believe. Yeah, Dimitri. Dimitri is going to end up as a grappler. Dimitri naturally has a lot of strength, so being a grappler isn't that bad. There's nothing really too wrong with this so far. Actually, we've gotten pretty lucky. I've seen some pretty horrible rolls in this. But, you know, we're only 2 in, so let's see how far it goes. Next up, we have Felix the War Master. Huh. Okay, that's not too terrible. Next up is... I may use these people if I run out of students, but for now I'm going to be trying to stick with the students in this playthrough. But if we do use Shamir, I'll remember that she ends up as a Dark Knight. I'll probably screenshot this or something. Next up we have Dedu, the Great Knight. Huh, not bad. Oh, I see an issue here. So, in order to get the Great Knight, we're going to be having to train in armor and horses. And our path doesn't involve any of that. So that means I'm going to have to be strictly teaching... Oh no, I'm going to have to teach him flying too. See, this is where the rough part of the randomizer comes in, because axes are fine, he uses that the entire time, so it's just naturally going to get to be. But I have to train him in flying so he's able to turn into a Wyvern Rider, and I have to train him in armor and horse so he's able to turn into a Great Knight. And I can't use those classes until... you know, he's at the appropriate level. Sylvain, here we go. Sniper. This is the first deviation, I guess. See, with everybody else, it was kind of normal. Except for, you know, Dedu is a Wyvern Rider. That was a little bit off-brand, but we're gonna make it work. Sylvain normally is a mounted unit that works with spears. Strength does work with snipers, but, as far as anything else is concerned, this is completely different than what he normally runs. Next up is Merced. Oh. See, Fortress Knight, that was it. Dedu is Fortress Knight, but Mercedes, normally a magic user, is now going to be my Fortress Knight. Oh, that's silly. I'm noticing an alarming lack of magic users. Actually, I don't think I've seen a single one. Let me scroll back up and make sure. Yeah, we have 0 magic users so far. I don't know how many students are left, but if we don't have a single healer or a magic user, whew, this is going to be kind of rough. Ingrid, here we go. Another Great Knight. But we have our dancer. Ingrid will be the dancer of this playthrough. Now we have Annette, a warrior. Oh no. So Annette would normally be a mage, but in this case she's going to be my warrior, which I guess isn't bad, but man, I really got boned on the magic users. There are some students missing, and in that case we'll just click replace character until they show up. I know Ash isn't on here yet, so I'm going to have to replace it eventually. But as soon as I do, the page is going to freak out, so now that we've seen everybody, I'm going to click replace character and see what we end up with. Manuela. There we go. Ash. Oh, thank God we have a bishop. Oh no. I'm noticing something. So, see, part of this playthrough is I want to force people to go through their classes, like I've said earlier, but that also includes optional classes like Dark Mage. And that means I'm going to have to... I think you have to kill an enemy, a very tough enemy, in order to get the material needed to promote to this class. There might realistically be a death in the playthrough, or 2, or 5. Okay, and that's our entire class. So, now that we've got that taken care of, let me take you back to the beginning of the game. I've been a big fan of the Fire Emblem series for... I think the first game they released here, I could be wrong, but the first one they released here was Blazing Sword. But here in America, it was just called Fire Emblem for the Game Boy Advance. I played that so much, and I've been a big fan ever since, but I think if I am being completely honest, this game is my second favorite, followed by Path of Radiance, which, who knows, maybe I'll play down the line. So I thought for this, I was going to shake things up. First, I'm going to be playing New Game Plus, so sorry guys, no fishing. We're going to be playing on hard mode because I don't hate myself enough for maddening, and we're going to be going for casual. So, wait, no, not casual. I'm not a filthy casual, classic. We're going to be going for classic, so if the units die, they're gone for good. Unless you rewind time, which is a mechanic in this game. I'm okay with it. It really was annoying having to restart the missions if you didn't want someone to die, but I'm not going to be doing that. If anybody on the team dies, they're gone for good. If Byleth dies, I'm going to have to restart the mission. I'm not going to end the playthrough just because my main character died. So let's get right into it. Tail Teen okay. Looking away and I didn't get a chance to read it. She did not care at all. Okay, if this were a real battle, the moment she took a step forward in the mud with those heels, she'd be stuck. This is fake and I hate it.
You'll die. Die.
Fire Emblem, published by Nintendo. A family company. I really don't care which one I play, but I find that there's more female leads that I like to romance than the male leads. I mean, don't get me wrong. Dedu for life. But we're gonna go with Byleth. Wait, they're both Byleth. Dude, ignore me. As much as I love the main character's hard to pronounce name, we're gonna be going with the classic. Not JP. No! Curse you, 8 character limit. Huh. Well, now what do I do? Johnny? Yeah, sure, why not? Here's Johnny. Don't say yes. God, I'd be so sad if I just spent all that time changing my name for me to go with the original. Not Johnny. There we go. John E, correct?
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
Believe me, not too many people are accustomed to my name either.
Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Do you think I'm an astronomer?
I think it may be time for yet another nap.
Okay, now you're speaking my language.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives. Not to mention our...
I'm impressed you're staying so calm.
Sorry, Claude.
Situation. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
I've been having trouble with the most basic of stuff, so no. Honestly. I don't know why, but ever since I was a kid, I could never save it in the first 2 slots unless it was like a completion file. There's a couple of things that you can do before the end of this mission. Like if I just stood here, I could talk to any of these guys. Let's go ahead and see what Dimitri has to say.
In your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please.
Dang it! We keep skipping the dialogue. It's really nice that you can just continue to talk to the people that are next to you, because in the old ones, no matter how many people you could talk to, once you talked, that was an action and your turn would end. Since I'm going with Dimitri, these two are virtually useless to me, so I'm going to be trying to funnel all of my experience into Byleth and Dimitri right now.
Cut through.
Alright, give me some good stats. That's kind of good? I don't know yet, but only getting 2 off a level up is not the best. Ideally, I'd like to see something like 4 or 5.
Hey, you with the blank stare! Out of my way!
This guy's rude. He creamed me? Oh no. You know, I don't think I've ever lost a tutorial mission, but you know, there's firsts for everything. Can I kill you with a combat art? Yeah. Let's go for it. Bonk. Oh wait, that doesn't automatically end the mission, does it? Frick! I didn't mean to end the mission.
Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
No.
That child just saved your life.
Yes.
Does that make you?
I am no child.
Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Why is a child god speaking to me in riddles? I'm a bandit. Could you imagine if I selected I am a bandit and he just ran an axe through me? God, I'd love it if there was just one dialogue option that ended an immediate game over.
Ray is here.
Oh god, she's looking at me just like she looked at the corpse of that general.
Did the flow of time bring you here?
No, child god did. Also my dad's.
I was a knight here.
Dang it! I'm gonna have to start keeping count. This has gone on too many times.
I heard of your valiant efforts from
She is staring at me like a robot void of emotion. My name is...
a fine name indeed.
I haven't said it yet.
From the bottom.
Well, the academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
I barely know how to function. I can barely speak sentences. I don't think I'm qualified to teach.
And watch out for Lady Rhea.
You don't have to tell me.
She's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Trust me, I would make me a professor.
I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I don't want you delving anywhere near me. I'm sorry, Lawrence fans, but I cannot get over his hair. It is so bad. Oh no. Don't go in there alone with her. I thought she was gonna T-pose. I would have freaked out. Well, that'll about do it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to be taking care of our first mission, talking to every member of our class, and, well, trying to figure out how the heck I'm going to be working with those classes that I end up getting. So, until next time, see you later.